What's going on? What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. We are at the Man Don't Care headquarters. We are the Man Don't Care podcast. You already know. You already know what it is. We're about to see who's in the archives. We're gonna see who's here today. You have our boy Artez in the building.
Oh my bad, I'm marved. So I know what it is.
Freaking man. We have Kwame Santos, aka Mr. West African Man. We have.
There's three. What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I forgot.
Three
And
accents.
then we have
Africans.
a veteran here,
A foreign exchange
a
student.
foreign exchange student.
Put some respect on my name.
Manuel Moutier.
We have Mr. You want to state your name, brother?
My name is Adams Flex in the fresh. You know what I mean? I mean in the flesh. Jeez.
Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Christ.
Sorry, guys.
Man's are multitasking right now.
He's
I know.
working on his
Y'all
spreadsheet.
Y'all gotta,
He's working on his spreadsheet.
y'all gotta,
right
you
now.
know, just allow me for now. But
What's the
when
deadline,
I'm,
fam?
when I'm back
He
in
was
this,
he was one of the original cast members when we first started this.
Yes.
undisputed, bro.
Yes. He was away and was spreading the Man Don't Care podcast to the
I was
to the
spreading
nations.
spreading the gospel
Spreading
overseas.
the gospel of MDC to
Amen.
of the nation. We have Oxtail Whisperer, Mr. Oxtail. It's
What the hell you guys snapping for?
Bro, you've been a mystery to these people, man.
Ally.
No one knows your face. Everyone's always asking me, who's the Oxtail Whisperer?
I'm still a mystery still, you get me?
Mr. I Am Groot.
This guy's
Man,
gossip
that's a
girl,
girl.
bro.
Man for girl.
Ah, for girl.
As always, man's off a girl. And you guys already know it's your boy Juicy the Entertainer. We back, we live. First, we want to say a happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody. Remember, you should always be giving thanks, not just on this day, but every other day.
Facts.
But since this day is here, we should appreciate it, enjoy it. So I'm thankful to be around my brothers in the Man Don't Care headquarters. So
Likewise.
let's just get into it. Oh, my bad. Also, shout out to everyone who's been following us, watching us, sharing. Shout out to I have to do a big shout out to my boy's mom, who actually put our name, like our Man Don't Care podcast, in her book.
Wow.
So
Big things.
yeah, so
She's a supporter.
you know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that. She even put the YouTube channel too in there.
No, I thought you were about to say she tatted it. I was about to say nah.
Nah,
I'm about to say I can't.
She's not one of those.
I'm about to say I can't. I'm just saying, like the way you were talking, I was like, yo, I can't support that.
Nah, it's just
Yo.
she knew what it was with
Nah,
us.
but yo, I was about to get cheese. Like, I can't support that. I would say nah. Someone.
Nah. She
fix that
she
story.
heard about our podcast, and while she was making the book, within the book, she even stopped and said, "Oh, by the way," and put our stuff in there, so that they can look us up at Oxtail Whisper and all that stuff. So, you know, I gotta
low-key-
give her a
low-key she was-
big shout out for that. We definitely
Radio.
appreciate
Much love.
that.
Much love.
I also want to give a shout out
being overzealous,
to
though.
shout out to my friend Onika. You know, she's been a supporter. She shares it on her Instagram page. Also my boy Tyrell. So whenever they see this, you know, you guys already know.
Word, eh? Yo, shout out, like
Oh,
anyone
that's
listening
that,
to this.
that's that cute light skin girl, right?
Yes, it's a cute light skin girl.
Yeah, yo, shout out anyone listening to this in the
So-
gym, yo. If you're trying to better yourself,
If
better
you're
your
looking-
body, better your mind. If you're in the gym and you're hearing these vocals, yo,
So if you're hearing this,
Good
Onika,
choice.
you have a fan. Oxtail Whisperer calling you cute.
Huh? I ain't hear nothing you said, bro. I know what you're talking
But
about.
yeah, shout out to both of them, and shout out to anyone else who's watching, supporting, and
yo, if you're in your car driving and you're listening to this right now, yo,
You're a
I
trooper.
hope you get to your destination safely,
and on time.
yo, and on time.
You know those
If
words.
you're on the way to work, you're
Or
listening.
if you're on your way to vote, you
if you're on
know.
your way to vote, you already know.
I know. October 20th.
Hope
Yeah.
you get
Is
that
it-
smooth,
is it October
smooth
20th?
mental, clear
I think
mind.
so. Or the 21st.
21st, oh.
Y'all voting?
Nope.
Nah.
What do you mean you're not voting, bro? You have a voice. You have an opportunity to influence.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie, voting is difficult this year for me because like I want to vote. Don't get it twisted. I want to vote, but at the same time, it's like it splits the ballot between the Liberal and the NDP right now, and then I'm at a standstill. You know.
So,
like,
sorry, are you still considering Justin Trudeau? Even after the racist shit?
honestly, like what he did, am I supposed to be surprised?
Yeah?
Why?
Because he's Mr. Liberal.
That's white culture.
peace. Or racism in white culture?
Low key, they're unlearning it. That's their culture.
It's a little bit ignorance, but
That's their culture, bro.
At the end of the day, I can't say he's really
I can't say he's racist for doing that. It was insensitive. It was, a bad
It is
decision.
racist for doing that.
maybe.
Did he do
but
it?
Are,
There's
you,
no
are,
bet.
are y'all really
Maybe
sensitive?
it's- You
Are y'all
can't put
really
on
sensitive to
black.
that?
If you put on blackface, my nigga, this nigga got black knees.
Yeah, but really and truly, are you really that
Yes,
sensitive
you
about
put
it?
it-
Come on, bro.
Nigga, if I shoot you, did I shoot you?
This isn't a shot.
It's not a shot though.
Shot has nothing to do with this.
What do you
And
mean?
at the end of the day, he was dressing up
Yeah, let me-
as somebody
Yeah.
that was what it was supposed to be a genie.
It was
or
a Halloween
something.
party. I mean,
No, that was one picture. The video, he was in the afro, the blackface, the black knee. He was supposed to be singing Dale. You know Dale? Daylight, come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
and walk. You know that
Yeah,
one.
but
So
at
let
the
me ask you
time,
something, yo.
that's
So
what
you
I'm
can't-
saying.
you're telling
You're
me
being
you
positive figures.
So
Like,
you're
it's
telling me
unfortunate.
you're telling me you can't sing that song without putting shoe
Maybe
polish
he
on your
wanted to
knees?
be at one
So-
with the culture.
So can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
What?
So why is it that black people can't be racist too? Because let's take this.
Sorry,
in.
sorry,
The
repeat.
way let's just take
I
this.
didn't hear
in.
it.
No, he didn't hear
The
what you
way
said.
okay, why can't black people be racist as well? Or
Of
be,
course, black
you know?
people can be.
Yeah, but
But,
it's
Everybody's
not,
but there's a
everybody's
difference.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
a
Let's take
difference.
this
It's
in.
unfortunate. Like, don't
No,
get
let,
twisted.
let me
I'm not
explain.
happy.
There's a difference when you're racist and you're still at the bottom, and you're racist and you have control and power over people. That's the difference.
All right, so let me ask
so
you
there
something.
once because of the power dynamic that exists, Justin Trudeau racism can't be like just brushed under the rug.
he's not. I don't think he's a racist.
It's not being brushed under the rug. I'll bring it. If I see him in person, I'll be like, yo, why'd you do that?
I don't even want to know the why, bro.
But let me ask
The
you
why
something.
don't
Yo,
matter. You did it.
Let me ask you something. The Wayans brothers did white chicks.
Let's not do that, bro.
You know what I mean?
Let's
We
not
didn't
do
make a
that.
big deal out of it.
Let's not do that. That's not the same thing.
No, I'm just thinking outside. Like, what if white people found that offensive? But no, they found it as something
How?
funny.
Because of the power dynamic, it doesn't matter, bro.
No, to be honest, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, but I understand what he did was bad, but does that have to change his candidate? Like,
Yeah.
look at the options. Look at the real
Jagmeet,
options.
you saying Jagmeet not good enough?
I didn't say it wasn't good enough. I'm just saying that, like,
I'd
so
vote for him.
is blackface the only thing that would stop you from voting for Justin Trudeau?
Nah, he has a smug face too.
So now you're talking about his face. What is that?
So those are your only reasons, right?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't vote. I'm an immigrant, bro. I have no say in this.
okay.
This is all y'all.
I'm not too much into politics. I should learn, but from what I'm getting out of it, and for anyone that's gonna watch, that's into politics. I'm not too knowledgeable on it, so forgive me. But I'm gonna say I think the conservative is more for, I want to say rich people, but they support more of the rich class, and it's all about putting more money in your pockets, which everyone doesn't want more money in their pockets. Don't get me wrong, but there's no support for other programs like mental health, like autism stuff, autistic stuff, programs to get, people to better themselves.
Because they're the
get
ones
off
who are
streets.
taking away a lot
So,
of those, right?
Yeah, at the same time too, I think it is spending, you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, I think it's for the better. So
I mean, so,
So I
saying
can see
you have
both,
To, you have to
but-
pick the lesser of two.
the lesser of
evils.
two evils. But I'm not too much into politics, so I don't really want to, But I don't really blame Justin Trudeau for it. I mean, it's wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not that. I don't feel the way.
I think the way I see it, in a sense, by looking at everything that's transpired, we're getting upset at Justin Trudeau doing all these things, but not addressing the fact that we need to do better as a culture in general. Like, as much as Justin Trudeau did the little face thing and saying Deo, is that doesn't bother me as much as what's going on right now.
Like,
Because my blacks are still killing my black people over some dumb stuff. On a consistent basis. Consistent basis. So what am I really concerned about? A white guy that was trying to be black, or my black people killing my own? What is my main objective here? What is my main concern?
we can walk and chew gum still.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
can address
Like,
we can address both.
we could address both, but like the matter is, those things, what Trudeau did was wrong, but it's in the past. Black people been killing black people from generations, and it's still going on.
No. As much as you're talking black on black violence,
In general.
that's one thing. That's a systemic thing that we're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand it's bad. I
Yeah.
understand the effects of that.
Yeah.
But that is something that we're working through as a community.
No, I'm
what
saying
Trudeau did is in the past. I'm sure if we pulled up a lot of things in the past that even all of us have said or
then
done, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
But we're not in position of power though. That's my point.
Not being in a position of power doesn't change
Yes,
the
it does.
impact of things and how things
Yes, it
affect you.
does. Because if you have someone who has a mentality like that, to be that insensitive as an adult,
But
in power and controlling policies that help our community, you can't have them there.
How long
That's
ago
what
was
the
this?
states is dealing with.
Happened 2001, right?
So what? Y'all hate Donald
The
Trump,
man
right?
admitted that he didn't.
Y'all hate Donald
I
Trump,
don't hate
right?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, he did what the Central Park 5. That was in 2000 or whatever.
Yeah,
Should we forgive him for that?
It has nothing to do with me personally, but
No, I'm saying that people will bash someone like Donald Trump, which you should, because of shit he did in the past. But at the same time, y'all letting Trudeau go because y'all it's the past.
Lillard should be first.
no, it's not even that. Yo, if we judge everyone for their past mistakes, no one will be forgived. You know what I mean? Life is all about learning,
Yeah,
from your mistakes and growing.
Yeah, you can forgive him and tell him to move to the side. Let somebody
for
else
what?
take
You made a
control.
mistake. You tell me you never made a mistake?
I've never made a racist mistake like that.
Not even talking about racist mistake.
That's
I'm talking about mistake.
the only thing we're talking about.
So who would you
No
vote
mistake.
for?
If I had a
Green
vote,
Party?
I'll vote for Jagmeet still.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh, he's a cool
He's a
guy.
minority,
Actually, I like his personality and
He's
stuff like that.
different.
No, he's kind of like down to earth. He's kind of like, a little bit in this generation.
And I get it, yo.
And he's a minority himself too. So
Yeah.
And I get it, yo. Politicians are like all crooked. You know what did Jay-Z say? Fuck the politics. We politic ourselves, or whatever the line is. Like I get it. Like
Can't politic ourselves.
can't put all
you don't
your
think we
trust
can
to
politic
them.
ourselves?
No, not yet. Not yet. We're not woke yet.
So what would take us there?
Us coming together.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that's going on in the world. That like we need to start coming together. Like we all have differences. Dave Chappelle said it too. Like, you know, there's certain things that we question other people's, like the way they live, the way they act and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we all live on this planet. You know, we all have to wake up, grind, hustle, do everything on this planet. Like, there's got to be some sense of unity and respect towards each other. I think the world has lost the lack of respect and the lack of, like, responsibility within each other to do things properly. Just, you know, like, show respect to people and it will come back, regardless if you're a Christian, an atheist, a black person, an Asian person. Just respect goes a long way, and we're lacking that.
Do you think black people in Canada have voting power?
Yeah. We just don't vote.
Yeah, I would say that.
Minorities have probably the most voting power. We just
But-
don't vote. I don't even vote. You
Yeah,
know what I
why-
mean? So,
You planning to change that this year?
it could be because, like, I even asked my dad this morning before I left to work, like, who would you want to win? He says he doesn't care because they're all the same. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. It's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah, I pretty much asked my dad the same thing. He
Yeah.
just said he doesn't really care. He'll probably vote for Trudeau again.
Yeah. So
He said he doesn't care.
yeah,
so.
my dad don't vote because I guess they're just stuck in this mindset. Maybe I am too, but that shit's just always gonna be the same. You just have to live your life one
I
way.
mean, it's kind of the system is just set up for certain people or certain shit to just happen, bro. I can see from that perspective.
I think it's just the people that are being picked. It's like you're choosing between dog shit or horse shit. You're just finding out which one you can tolerate the most.
Man, no, I didn't.
That's
said
the
dog
way I
shit or
see it.
horse shit.
Nowadays, it's like
That's
you're
funny,
choosing
bro.
between dog shit, and it's like if you compare it now to like
It's
even
a joke.
in the States between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, even I think certain even comedians said that it's choosing between like one bad thing and the next bad thing is just what can you handle the most of. Like they're both bad, but which one can you handle the most of? So that's what it is. Like it's between dog shit and horse shit. Like which one can we like settle in and be like, you know what, I can probably handle this.
I'll say this, man. They should put like more emphasis on the youth in terms of how to break the system, how to invest, how to save, all that stuff. You know what I mean? which I heard they are starting to do that. I think putting on, but like a lot of people don't know about credit and shit. Like students coming out, I didn't know about that shit until like I think like a couple years ago, like last year or 2 years ago, something like that. So that should be the most emphasis on, man, because we're always working at 9 to 5, but that's just paying our bills. So how do we kind of,
But like from my perspective, coming from like Jamaica and shit, y'all be having a lot of opportunities and just be picking the wrong shit.
That's true.
because we don't know. Like,
Nah, it's not. What do you mean don't know?
don't know. We're not.
I think that's
educated.
an out for some. Like, yeah, we
Not
have the
educated.
systemic shit that just goes on that keeps people in like subjugate them to
is
certain
systemic
areas,
shit.
and they fall into like gang violence and crime.
Bro,
and this
tell
is
me
the only
something. In high
thing they
school,
know.
when we're gonna come out, did they ever teach us about how to save our money? Did they ever teach us about credit? We're getting like fucking credit cards and shit, and using them tap, and not knowing that we're gonna pay interest on this
But
shit.
but at the end of the day, we did choose to go
It doesn't
get
matter,
credit
huh?
card.
Yeah.
And I can even speak on behalf of that because I got a credit card, and even the people that gave me the credit card did educate me on it, but I chose not to listen because it was free $500.
But what did they educate you on the credit card?
Yeah, they educated me on like how to pay it back, what I should do to pay it back, and how it builds. But
And
because
why?
I was
Did,
young,
did they say why is it important?
huh?
Why is it important to build credit?
Yeah, of course they did, but
They
because
did
I
all
was
that?
young,
They didn't tell me shit.
but that's what I'm saying. Because I was young, and when you're at a young age, you're not thinking of all those things. You're thinking about, oh, if I apply for this, I'm getting a free
But
$500.
Who showed you though? Who showed you?
What do you mean who showed me?
You're saying they showed you this. Who showed you?
The person that gave me the credit card. When,
Okay.
when I went to the bank and sat down with them.
They don't do that shit.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Why it's important to build? They don't
How
do
do
that.
you get your first
I
card?
got a credit card. This is the first year I got a credit card. What? You know what I mean?
What, this year?
This first year I ever got a credit card.
But it's the right
build credit.
It depends on the people you talk to. But
build
there
credit.
are people who say it. It's just remember, like you said, we were young.
But but when I got the credit card right now, they didn't tell me shit. They just said, oh, okay.
Are you first generation here?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh
first.
wait, first generation? Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So that's partly the play in it to because back home, most of our back home place, we don't deal with credit, right? We don't deal with it that much. It's only for like the well off where people back home like
Yeah.
have a credit card or have a credit.
different
those type of
styles
shit.
of
But
living,
it's
though.
important to build credit, but like you don't know these things coming out of high school. That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah.
So everyone's doing some fucked up shit, trying to
But-
get some
But
money.
but I
It's a
I
choice.
wasn't even referring to
Of course
that.
it's a
I'm
choice,
referring to
but
like
if
I'm
you're
referring.
educated, you might not even do that dumb choice.
Yeah, I wasn't even referring to that part. I'm referring to like people who are in great homes, great situations, mom and dad, or even just mom,
Okay.
family structured there, and then they choose to go a different route. Like you don't have to move weight over here. You don't have to do that scamming over here.
It's true.
You don't have
Oh,
to
it's
be rolling around with guns,
It's
doing all
true.
of this
It's
shit.
like Tyreek in Power.
Like fucking Tyreek in Power.
Tyreek in Power.
There's a bare
key.
Tyreek running around in Toronto causing a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
That's Brampton. No disrespect to Brampton. I'm being completely honest though. No, because be honest, if your family decided to like go out to Brampton, they obviously take a step forward to better your future. Some mans want to make hood in Brampton.
I don't. I
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
get
what's up
that.
with all
I won't
the
get
shooting
that.
and all that shit in Brampton and Saga? Like,
People, you know what it is? And the funny thing is, most of the people that are from there started from Toronto.
yeah, I know.
I would say 80% of the, I lied, not 80%. I'd say 70 to 65% of the people that have moved to Brampton or Mississauga or farther places and these things are happening originated from Toronto. And they want to move
They're getting
away.
kicked off from
some,
Toronto.
some can say some can say it's gentrification, which is a systemic shit that forced these people out. But even when they were in these bad
No,
quote
it's the
unquote
property
areas,
value. If you take it in, if you look where Jenna Finch is situated, if you look at the subway system that they just put at Keel and Finch,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Jane Finch Mall, as soon as they tear that down, that is incredibly property. What?
yeah, I mean,
That's why they did it.
Yeah, but
It's city planning.
Of course. Yeah. Once they
I mean-
shut it down, it's a wrap.
I mean, then back in the Rex, they're like paying people to move out the buildings and shit.
Because they're trying to build.
Gentrification.
yeah, but like I mean, I remember.
So that's a systemic part where people are forced out and people are forced to live together. Then you are beefing with this person over here, you're beefing with this person over here. Then but you both find yourself in Brampton in the same area or same street, and then it's like increasing the violence over there and stuff.
So maybe
like
that's so you just answered it.
But then but that's I feel like I don't know what percentage. I'm not even gonna attempt to put a percentage to it. But then
there's others
the
that-
more from my anecdotal evidence, the most cases I see is people who don't have to do it doing these type of violent shit. Like they never had to do it. You ain't had to pick up a gun. You ain't had to sell drugs. You're perfectly going to York or Seneca, and then you just wanted
That is
to
true.
go fast.
There's a lot of people that
Like think about it. Like think about everybody you know. Like we from the hood. Like think about everybody we know that does something. Do they have to do it?
In the hood?
Yeah. Do they have to do it?
Do they have to?
Yeah. Anecdotal evidence. I know. Like any roadman you know. Because all the roadmen I know don't have to do
They
it.
don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
they don't have to.
They chose.
They chose to do it.
But you know what?
Their
Sometime-
mom wasn't struggling with rent.
I'll always say this: in life, you're gonna go through. Sometimes problems just find you. You know what I mean?
Sometimes they create problems.
Some
Bro.
where I grew up, some guys were forced to pick it up because they had to protect themselves.
Fair, but at the same time, it's like it's weird, and it's like it's really the role of the older heads in these communities
I agree,
to
but
push people out of these situations, because some people see it and only see the glamour, right?
I'm saying, just sometimes problems just find you, man.
It's
You know?
fair,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunate. That's like based on the circumstances, but it's like it's the duty of the older people in the community to really show the youth that being hood rich isn't to be glamorized. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you.
Some people see the guy with the nice car, yada yada. Meanwhile, like those are all liquid assets. You know what I mean? And I mean liquid as in like these are all the things, all the value the person has. You know, some people in the hood like you'll see nice car, it's yada yada yada, but it's like bro, all you really see is like what they have.
Yeah, I can agree, but
I feel that.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say, bro, like sometimes you can just be on the road and you can just get robbed. You know what I mean? Like situations just find you randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Guys can just come into your hood and start some shit. Now you gotta protect yourself.
no, but
So sometimes the lifestyle just finds you.
yeah, but I think it's not the sense that it's that particular individual. I think it's more of if everybody sat down and thought about the things that they did, and that's where it goes back to respect for people. Respect in general, respect itself. Like if you have respect for people, everyone just imagine if everyone had respect in general. You don't have to like sleep with them or hug them up. Just respect in general. You wouldn't rob somebody.
True.
You wouldn't have to shoot somebody. There is nothing on this planet that I can say that you would have to result to shooting.
One thing about the robbing thing, I think they haven't worked yet. Because if you're a hardworking person and you know someone else is a hardworking person to get your shit, you would appreciate the hard work he did to get his shit. Because you wouldn't want someone to rob shit off you when you worked hard for it.
But it goes back to the respect. 'Cause if you
Respect,
have respect
yeah.
like
being
that, you would
educated.
know.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. And we're not even talking about just one person, like I said. We're talking about everybody. If everyone had that mindset to be like, I should have respect for this person that's walking down the road, if they're rocking chain or whatever that I like. Because, perfect example, I've seen a lot of guys that have more drip than me, more swag than me, drive better. I've never had to
They
resort
could
to
never.
shooting them. I've never had to shoot somebody. I've never had to rob anybody. I worked for my own stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I looked at it and be like, yo, that looks sick. That looks nice. I wish I could get that. But not to a point where I have so much envy and hatred in my heart to go rob the man that worked hard for his stuff.
It's a lack of understanding, yo.
You know what I'm
Because they haven't
saying?
worked hard themselves.
But that's what I'm saying. It's respect.
You know what I mean?
Respect to know that a man worked hard for this thing. What am I going to rob it for? Why don't I just buckle up and grind extra hard and get that?
Yo,
Wha-
let me ask you
It's a
something.
mindset.
You also think that it's because a lack of someone not teaching them that, and it's because there's a lack of male figures like fathers in black communities' lives right now. Because at the end of the day, a female can't teach a man how to be a man.
I guess seems like there's lack of opportunities, I guess, for them.
It's not no lack
In terms
of
of,
lack
like,
of opportunities.
There's a lot
What
of
do you mean by
opportunities
that?
out
There's
there.
beer
Like
opportunities.
job opportunities.
There's a lot.
Beer job
There's a lot,
opportunities.
It's just like
Yo.
it's just like,
And I'm not talking no McDonald's thing. I'm not saying not knocking if you work at McDonald's, but I'm saying there's bigger opportunities out there.
it's just rather we have
You
pride
just-
or we just don't bother to care.
Are you fucking
That-
lazy?
Or just
Yeah, laziness, lack of job opportunity, and laziness to me.
Because
I
there's a
feel.
lot of like
Bro.
growing up,
Job
a lot of
opportunities.
people don't know they can work at, like, perfect example. A lot of people didn't know that you could work at Blue Jays. There's so much opportunities, even just working in the Blue Jay organization. But because people don't really take the time to like sit down and look, but they spend that amount of energy to go rob somebody for short term,
Yeah.
not knowing the fact the repercussions will come back. It's I don't know.
Stupidity.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Like, I'm not saying there's not cases of lack of opportunities and systemic oppression and all that stuff. Yes, those
there.
exist. But
all
I'm
there.
speaking speaking from my experience. Like if I ask you guys, like, all these roadmen or man them that you know, do they have to do what they do, or did they just choose to do it?
Most of the
And
time,
most of
you're
the,
gonna
from
say,
my
you know,
experience living in the Rex and all the whoever I know, they didn't have to do it.
but you know what's crazy though? Like I said, everyone makes mistakes, right? They didn't have to do it, but they did it. That's a mistake. Whether they realize it or not, it's a mistake, or and wanna, come back from that mistake. That's up to them. But when they get these mistakes, a lot of people don't know, you can't really get a decent, good job, if you have a record on you.
you can hardly do anything if
If
you
you have a
have
record.
a
So now
Yeah,
you're
it
forced
depends
to,
on the record.
yeah,
So, yeah.
you literally can't get a good job if you have a record on you. I'm telling you this right now.
But it's funny that
You cannot.
even just in general, like, you can't even walk the streets a certain way. And I'm not even thinking about job. Just walking on the street, knowing the fact that you did something that a lot of people heard and see. Because remember, the world's small, especially Toronto. You can talk about Toronto. Toronto's small. People know people that done stuff. So and as fast as you can do it, it's faster than as people saying what you did. Like, I could do something wrong right now, and probably by the ending of the night, half of Toronto knows about it, because there's Six Buzz. There's what is it? They have something abusers, Toronto abusers. They have so much sites.
On a general robbery, just
Oh.
like a little robbery.
You'd be surprised, bro. There's so much stuff that if man's
I'll be big for that.
Even word of
It's
mouth,
done.
you don't want people to be talking about shit
You
like
know what I'm
that.
saying? That's just
Respect
a
yourself,
principle.
right?
You know what I'm saying? You have to respect yourself. I would not like having
Especially in this
people
era, man.
putting stuff on me, knowing the fact that I was raised different. Like, that's tampering my name. That's my name that mans are tampering with. Girls too. Like, I wouldn't want nobody tampering my name. So I have to walk accordingly. And I think everyone should think that way. How you live is what's gonna come back to you. What you sow is what you reap. You know what I'm saying?
But see, isn't this what I'm trying to say? Isn't this a part of, like, a lack of knowledge and like not really
Stupidity. All right,
like
fine,
male
yeah.
figures, like a father figure being in? Because let's be honest here, there's a lot of baby moms here. You know what I mean, single moms, all that shit. So isn't that
Yeah, there's more baby showers than weddings out here.
Facts.
facts, yo?
Facts.
So-
Very true.
Honestly, I feel that the OGs need to play the part.
That's
Play
what
a
I'm saying. You have to
huge
show
part
the kids,
to
because
show
even
the
if
youth walk on,
if you're still
'cause
in the hood,
That's what I'm
as an
saying.
adult,
Like, there's no fucking there's no structure in the family these days, right? So yo, what's that movie again with Ice Cube? And I forgot what you call it. It's in my head. I can't get it.
Are we there yet?
Nah, man. When
Boys
it's
in the
Ricky, Boys in the
Boys
Hood.
in
You
the
know what I mean? You see when Cuba Gooding Jr.'s or whatever father
Yeah.
took him out and showed him Wagwan not to join the army. You know what I mean? Gentrification, all that. We don't have that kind of shit no more. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like the lack of that can't really raise men these days in this generation.
I think it's also the fact that we as men, doesn't have to even be a father or not, just we as men don't educate the youth as much.
But that's what I'm trying to say, man.
Like, no, just us as men. I'm not even talking about baby fathers, just us as men. Like, as much as we don't have kids, we have, like, god kids. We have nieces, we have nephews. You know, those, like, to me, I take pride in my god kids. So every time I'm with them, I always, like, whisper some positive stuff in their ear and what they should do, what they shouldn't do. Like, I do those things because they're going to be taking over when we get older. So if we don't do it now, who's going to do it for them? At least they can say if they do get in trouble, at least they can say someone did tell them. Because if they do it and no one told them, then it's on us. My dad used to tell me, I'd rather tell you what you shouldn't do, so when you go out there and you get yourself in trouble, it's not on my head, than for you to do something and I never told you and it falls on me. Because that's the principle of a grown person. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all, doesn't matter if it's male or female, we all need to set an example for the younger people to do better. If it's education, if it's finance, if it's, just knowing what to do in life, taking the right steps, and just motivating them. Like, we need to do that. That should be our duty. Not even just as, Canadian citizens, but just as humans on this planet. Because animals themselves teach their youngings how to do things, so why can't we do it?
No, they don't. They kill them.
No, they do.
Animals don't do that.
Sometimes they do. Most times they
You
do.
ever seen a
I
lion?
don't know,
When,
man. I think it's
you ever see
instincts.
you ever see when a lion father dies and the next one comes in? You know what he does?
He kills the
He kills
infants.
the kid, bro.
It's different
Oh,
on the
fuck
animal
these
kingdoms,
kids.
bro.
I'm joking. I'm not really fuck these
You
kids.
know what I mean? But
Gotta protect them. They're the future.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
feel like it needs to be more male figures still, because I feel like a woman can't teach. And this is not no misogynistic shit.
No,
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm
a
misogynist.
woman can.
You
She
misogynistic?
cannot, bro. She cannot teach a man how to be a man, bro.
To a certain
No, that is true. I do agree.
To a certain degree, yes. To a certain degree, yes and no.
You know what I mean?
Now we can't underrate.
You're not
we
gonna
can't
go-
underrate. We can't.
I'm not
the-
underrating them. You're not gonna go to your mom and say, "Yo, mom, like you're gonna tell your mom you like, yo, I accidentally busting a girl or something like that, or you like."
Well, if you
Yeah,
get
it's-
to mom,
It depends. It depends on the
depends
relationship.
situation.
bro, I
Depends.
can't even have those talks with my mom. I can't have those talks with my dad.
You had those talks?
Yo, my dad showed me a while ago. I can't have those talks with my mom. My mom tried to
Oh,
come
never
in.
have those talks.
Mom
in my
tried to have
life.
those talks with me when I was younger. I couldn't even hear it. I didn't want to. You know what I mean?
The thing is, though, the mothers are very blessed when it comes to educating their young men or their kids on the emotion and the deeper depths of what to do when it comes to interacting with a woman. So they do play
No,
a
bro.
definite part.
No,
they do.
don't. No.
They do. They do.
Do niggas respect the women nowadays?
Huh?
Do guys respect the women nowadays?
Do I respect the woman?
Do guys in general? I know you do.
Do guys respect women?
Yeah, do men now? They respect women?
Yes and no.
Hmm?
Yes and no. It's a combination of both. And the
Of course, you respect their queens. What are you talking about, bro?
We respect
Yeah, you
them.
simp.
They
How you gonna go from do guys respect their women to yes we respect their women? Oh simp. Hey, nigga, what you-
I know you do still, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, yo, if so, there wouldn't be a lot of
No, it's not that.
No,
shit. Let's be.
Is
let's
there
call a spade a
is there a
spade.
lot of baby mamas?
I mean,
Of
I
course
figure it's
there is.
always needed. It's always needed.
That's what I'm
There-
saying. What?
there's
Always needed.
nothing. There's nothing wrong. Woman, I respect. But the characteristics of what they do sometimes make it hard to respect them as women. If you see where I'm coming from. I
Right,
respect females.
Expound on that. 'cause
I
don't-
respect females. But there's certain accolades, there's certain things, there's
That's their
certain
accolades.
there's certain accolades, there's certain things,
Attributes.
there's certain attributes as well
Uh-huh.
that make you question their the humanity. Just like
The
in
humanity. Yo,
it's in reverse. It's facts.
yo, give me an
It's
example.
facts. And you know what
I
the
get what
thing
you're
is?
trying to
If you
say.
put it in reverse, they'll say the same thing. Because as much as girls will say, oh, we don't like niggas and this and that, they respect
men are trash.
They respect men,
Hmm?
but they don't like how men operate.
Females,
what they see.
females respect men nowadays. There's no respect between both nowadays.
But what I'm saying is they respect men to a certain degree. Because at the end of the day, a girl, as much as a girl, and we've all heard how girls said guys ain't ish, guys ain't apt,
Men
but
are
they end up
trash.
dating a guy regardless. So we
Oh,
can't
duh.
say that. But what we're saying is
I'm just saying this,
attributes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's situations and circumstances and examples that set us off to make us look bad. Perfect
know.
example when we
Yeah.
have sex with girls and we busting them and we give them kids.
busting
and we
niggas,
don't-
bro?
No, but one
Those
thing,
are
one
examples.
thing I never really understood is that like men get bashed for doing our duty during sex. When a man busts, the whole world turns against us.
What do you
right?
mean?
Is that not men fulfilling the purpose of sex for them?
No, that's understandable.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Because look, when a woman finishes in sex, there's like no repercussions. For a man to bust and a girl when you guys are doing what you're doing, now the whole world turns on us. And now what? Mans are looking like they're in the wrong for what? For busting in a girl. Like, why would you bust in her if you had no plans on? Was that not what sex was supposed to be about?
No plans.
Yeah, that's before fucking money and shit got involved.
You know what I mean? Like,
But the
which
thing
is
That's
which
when
is
that was-
you know,
that was when
so
we-
from
that
that perspective, we're not sexing to procreate.
That was
you know what I mean?
back
So
in-
when dudes are having like children outside of their plans, it's unfortunately it's like people are having sex with people they don't want to be with.
Bro, that was
which
like
is-
back in BCE when
It's a be-
the
nah,
Bible
like
said
back
be
in the day,
fruitful.
man. Yo,
It said
back,
be
I'm
fruitful and become
not
many.
talking that far back, but like even
Can't
like
do that now.
Romeo Juliet times, bro. That's not that far back. They would get married at like 14. Like, well, this is who I'm having kids with.
facts.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? People be sexing people they have no intention on being with in the slightest. That's the
Wait,
issue.
on now?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They have zero intention on being with that person.
Because human beings, we have reached a point in life where we figured out how to survive a little bit better than we used to. So there's less problems, less, for example, less diseases, less wars, less this and that. So we're fucking bored. And when human beings are fucking bored, you know what we do? We try to go fuck the boredom out of it, people or out of our
What the
system.
fuck are you on?
That's what it is.
It's also the fact
I'm bored.
that-
It's like
that-
having sex.
What?
I'm bored. It's like having doing. We all have pleasures. We
No,
got-
it's because before. Okay, put you back. Okay, well, not a good example because you're black, but put you back in the 1920s. You'll probably have to be on a farm, not a slave farm. Oh God, you be working.
Yeah.
Even a white person, they be trying to work 20 hours a day. They don't have time to procreate that much. I'm saying because of the lifestyle we live now, where it's either we work, we get our money, and then we just want to go have fun. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go have fun.
Okay, I get it.
Monday
So-
to Thursday, work.
So we meet people more. So there's no more need for the dynamic where I have to go marry this lady down their block because she has eggs. My family has milk. We're gonna put it together, and then we're gonna have the milk and egg family, right? And that's the person I have to stick with, and I can't risk losing the eggs because if we lose the eggs,
We have Nakia.
you know what I mean? And you know, Jamaica, Christmas time, if you're not a cake, you're done out here, right?
Yeah.
So because of how lifestyle is,
Yeah.
now we're having more fun, and sex is the most fun that we can do. And
Especially when you meet somebody.
meet somebody random and you just want to have sex and have fun, and then pop something happen. Just
Yeah, you
This is-
fucking wake up in the morning and you see something burning. It wasn't supposed to be
oh,
there.
that's some next shit.
But that's the thing, though. We have to, and that's
Yo.
I'll be the first man to say this on the podcast. I'll keep it a buck. I'm gonna address it. A lot of these mans need to stop acting like God has blessed them with a pull-out game. I'll be the first to say that. I don't care who gets upset at me for saying it. Certain men feel because, you know, they and don't get it twisted, there is a difference between with condom, without condom. We know the difference. But certain mans need to know sometimes, listen, God didn't bless you in that department. Stick to what you know.
I'm not gonna. Condoms are garbage, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is,
garbage.
certain people it is. For certain people, they don't like it. But
Trash.
for safety,
Just trash.
because I rather use a trash condom than be with someone I don't want to be with, have a kid with, and that baby bonus slaps me. So which one you prefer? You gotta
Yo,
take
fam,
how
I
you
heard the
can
I
get
baby
don't know,
bonus
man.
is 800, dog. You
What?
guys know
What?
that?
What?
Baby bonus is like $800.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get two next year.
I came to a point in my life where it's like, yo,
1600,
honestly,
dog. You fucking mad, bro?
You're not getting no brother. You're
16.
not getting this baby boy. They are.
What? Who?
If you like have sex with a girl and you're not with her, she gonna file it on you.
Why would I do that? I'm a wholesome, honorable man.
So how you gonna get a bonus?
The household gonna get the bonus, and I'm the king of the household,
How
right?
are you gonna
right,
get the
Arthur?
bonus?
Right, Arthur? King of the household, so
oh,
I get
we're
the
always king of
bonus.
the household, man.
Huh?
Always king of the household.
Always king. So who will get the baby bonus? Me don't.
Nah, you don't get the shit. It's for females still.
It's gonna go straight to the
It's supposed
female.
to go to children, actually.
Goes to, well,
It should go to the children.
that's
Should go to
another
the child.
story.
That's why it's called a baby bonus.
The baby bonus is not
But
always.
yo, take
going
this
to
in.
female and the children.
I came to a point in my life where it's like, yo, once you go raw, you can't go back. You know what I mean? It's like, once you go raw, it's like, yo, you don't want to go back. And yo, I still do go back, but I don't like it.
you say this is medium rare? What is this? Let's go
You know
around.
what I mean, I don't like wearing Jimmys. I don't. But I do.
I see where
For
you're
me,
coming
not
from,
to wear a
brother.
Jimmy on a girl, like I have to like look her in the eye and like, yo, you better not be fucking around. You know what I
Like
mean?
this for every shorty.
Shit like that. No,
So
not
how-
every shorty. What?
So
Crazy.
make eye contact.
Yo, like, I'm looking in the eyes. Like, exactly.
Look me in the eye.
Like, yo,
Just
I
make
have
sure
to
you-
see.
Do you
Like,
smell what
you know
the?
I mean?
Make sure you
The
get
Rock is
regular
cooking?
testing, sir. That's all I'll say.
Not always, you know what I mean? But I don't want that stain on my resume.
You don't want that
I don't
Magic
want
Johnson.
none of that shit stain on my resume.
That's why there's
I mean?
always.
You don't want to,
things
you
to
don't want
help
them
you
to out here be
within
calling you
sex.
Bumpy Johnson. You know.
Yo, God, whatever. Or the other one that rhymes with diarrhea, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I don't want none of that shit on my resume, yo. Clean resume, like clean record.
I ain't
a
never
clean
caught nothing in my
Yeah,
life.
clean transcript.
Nah, bro.
But yo, take this in. I also used to think that my pull-out game, the pull-out game thing is true because I used to say my pull-out game is immaculate
And then
until I let a girl get on top of me. And I learned my lesson. Never ever let a girl get on top
Man,
of
say
me.
that.
Never ever let a girl get on top of me.
What are you telling me right now?
that,
Are you telling me there's a baby shower in the future?
So, yo, has anyone of us ever got the baby scare? Like chick hit you up like, I think I might be pregnant.
No, nope. No, I never got that. But
It's all that ties and offer went to good use.
Yeah, that happened.
I never got that. But when you accidentally not pull out, like yo, you stress, man. Like you can't
a head
sleep,
scratcher.
can't eat. You don't want to see the girl no more. Like yo, like
This guy's doing his
Stressing,
confessions
bro.
right now.
The whole lead.
talk-
dog.
I test confessions.
So did you dipset?
Man, yo.
I know.
not dipset, but like I realized in that moment, like yo, you can't control a girl. Like what she want to do.
Especially when you bust in there, she basically runs things.
That's what I'm saying. Like yo,
I remember when
I said
I was younger and that shit happened, and I had the choice or to buy the Plan B, but I saw the price for it. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just chance it, which is stupid.
You're fucked. I'm chancing it. I'm
Stupid.
I'm going in overdraft. I'm taking out my credit card. You're fucked, bro.
I could have. I looked at it. No, I was like, you know,
This
teen.
this man's looking at the price. What about the price in 9 months? You're crazy, bro.
I'll figure it out.
what for the
baby bonus would have came through, bro? What do you
Yo,
mean?
this guy's crazy. This man said that he went to look for Plan B for a shorty and saw the price and said, "Nah, fuck it, he's gonna chance it."
No, because I'm
Well,
like, yo, my
in 9
pull-out game
months-
was good.
Huh?
Because I'm like, my pull-out game was good,
Then why
but
are
she
you
was
in- why are you in
nervous.
Shopper Drug Mart looking for Plan B.
She was nervous. Because you know we
Gotta
took the
take no
condom
chances,
off.
eh?
Yo, I took chances. I'm a rebel
It ain't a
dog.
game, bro.
Hey,
Don't
I don't
take
have
no
no
chances,
kids, so
dog.
it worked, right? That was a good decision.
But me personally,
It was a good audible.
If I'm gonna
Save
bust,
$60, yo. That
I
was
wanna get
3
that pregnant.
oxtail.
I'm not getting.
Oxo is for.
Yo, don't kill me, bro.
That was 3 oxtail. I ate good that week.
Can I say your freeze, Arteta?
What? Oh, shit.
Yo, where's the map?
No. He just makes me sick for saying
three
that.
oxtail.
That's 3 oxtail.
I ate good that week, huh?
This guy's crazy, bro.
And her period came, so we were all
No,
good.
you wanted a kid low key.
Nah, yeah.
You wanted. I'm not
just
taking.
saying,
No,
yo, this-
I'm not taking no chances.
Hey, you're the one out here still doing the raw dog.
Yeah, I don't. Wrong.
See, that's
Huh?
chances.
What do you mean, huh?
You know you can get someone pregnant off a pre-cum, my nigga.
That's a myth.
Okay, doctors. Yo,
That chest.
this is a myth.
All right, yo.
It's a myth, bro. You don't
Just
rot
show me
every
when the
That's
shower is
disgusting, bro. You don't rot every girl. It's nasty.
But anyways, yo, this was a good conversation. You know, we got deep into a little bit politics and seriousness. You know,
Don't
ended
kill
it
me.
great. You know,
Man said that's a myth.
that's a myth, bro.
That's a
That's
myth, bro. I don't give a shit anyone says. It's a myth.
Yeah, okay, Dr. Sebi. You got all the answers, huh?
Bro.
I think for those that are listening to the podcast, especially this one in particular, I think we can all agree that we need to start individually doing better, respecting each other, respecting people as people, and leave people alone. You know, if you want something, go hustle, go get that. You know, life is way too short to be taking somebody's life, not knowing the fact that your life will be taken quicker than it's supposed to. You know, what happened to dying with natural causes? What happened to that?
And to all my hustlers out there,
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
knocking what you do. Keep doing what you do, you know, because the pharmaceutical industry is all a legal drug game anyway, right?
Facts.
You know, it's all the white people shit. You know, keep doing what you do, but you ain't gotta keep the violence down, yo.
Yeah,
We
the
can move the
violence,
product without the bodies, bro.
You know what I'm
Think
saying?
of The Wire.
Exactly.
They said it in The Wire. We can move the products. It's the bodies they care about.
You know what I'm saying? It's we all have to just respect and
Can't be out here killing kids over fucking
Yeah,
bicycles and shit and
Man
shooting
said
up video
bicycle.
sh- video
No, but
shoot.
it's
No, you don't see that shit that happened in Hamilton.
Bicycle.
Bicycle and them
Yo.
thing there.
For all my young boys
I'm
out there
I can't
too,
buy one bicycle.
like you said, if you're gonna do what you gotta do what you gotta do. Just keep the bodies down.
Keep the bodies
also
down,
remember,
man.
yo, just be like Ghost. Try not to get any records. I always tell
Man
someone,
said
be like
Be
Ghost.
like
I
Ghost.
tell my young boys, yo,
There's too many Tommies in the street with the
Yes, I'm saying,
Tommies, bro.
just get educated, yo.
Man said be like Ghost. I don't think I've ever.
Yo, you know,
I
I
didn't predict that coming from. I don't know what I thought you were gonna say.
be like Ghost.
Not like a tangible, real person.
He is
But be
real,
like-
bro. What do you mean?
technically in real life there's a lot of mans that go unsolved. If you really
Like
think
no.
about it.
You guys are moving crazy.
Not really.
Be like Ghost.
Bodies are
If you're
in
gonna
that
do what
show.
you're gonna do,
No,
Oh
you
yeah,
guys are.
oh yeah, wait. Yeah, Ghost is kind of wild.
You know how many bodies are in that show?
okay, my bad.
Tommy
Don't-
averages like 5 kills a season.
five
Tommy's
episode.
on a kill streak.
Some
Tommy's
No,
on a
no,
kill
right
Call
on a
of
kill
Duty
streak.
shit.
Tommy's
Bro,
on a kill
The man
streak.
has a helicopter coming in the kill streak, bro.
Tommy's on a kill streak.
Tommy could have been a part of Shatas. He would have been.
Oh, Mad Max.
He would have been Mad Max.
Mad Max white cousin.
Mad Tom,
Bird
bro.
males, females. Oh,
But yeah, I would say like young boys, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, just have a job to with it too. You know what I mean? And just stay inconspicuous.
And
You know what I mean?
be smart.
Be smart
yeah,
about
be
it.
smart. Be
because
smart.
You gotta
Go-
hustle and get it how you gotta get it.
Get it how you get it. Go out there and vote. Vote for the right person that you believe in. Do that shit. And hopefully all the systemic issues and all that shit gets solved if we all come together like a family and like positivity.
we don't gotta
positivity.
we don't gotta live with each other like that and embrace each other like that, but just have respect.
Respect.
Respect will go a long way.
Respect
Once
for-
mans have
yeah,
respect,
respect
for
our
mans,
work.
Respect
everything will fall
for
into
all the
place.
Respect for
gunmen.
life.
Them.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect for a lot of things, man.
Yeah, yo. And we're gonna make I think we can all agree that we're gonna make it our duty as of today to make sure every time we see youth that we know, especially, we educate them as much as we can, even through our experiences, so they can be better.
You know what one dude showed me though? With all due respect, he said that, and one of my boys, Tyrell, who wants to come on too, but he's like, yo, without respect, you can't have trust. And without trust, you can't have love.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if we don't respect each other as a community, and this can apply to relationships, anything, if we don't respect ourselves as a community, we can't trust each other. And with that, we can't love each other. And with that, we can't work together.
And with that,
You know what I mean?
we won't grow.
Yeah, so
Because I'm trying to be Groot.
just take that in. That applies to relationships with girls, men, everything. There's no respect. Respect is number one in anything.
Facts.
Well, it's definitely been a pleasure. Thank you guys for chilling. Thank you all for tuning in to the Man Don't Care podcast in the Man Don't Care podcast quarters.
Change it up.
You know,
No
we
table,
switch
no
it
more.
up, put a little bit of different style to the setup. Make sure you guys tune in on all streams on the podcast. Rather it be you have a Samsung, a BlackBerry, a Sony Ericsson, an iPhone. We have all
Razr.
platforms, a Motorola Razr, whatever. We have it all from iTunes, Spotify to the YouTube, all the way to the. We should just make a low key Twitter, maybe.
just picked it.
But even still, we have the Instagram. Make sure you follow, share, support, subscribe. We're gonna be doing great things, but we all need y'all to tune in every single episode because probably the man at Dufferin Mall might care. Maybe the man down at Brampton might care. Even probably at Albion Mall.
Maybe.
Maybe at Sherway Gardens. Maybe down at Yorkdale too. All at Fairview. Mall. Maybe at Square One or at Scarborough. But man like Artez and Kwame and Adam in the Flax in the Flesh and Oxtail and Drewski. Man don't care.
Oh.